how's it going? Back again for another random video. So I've owned this truck for almost a whole year now, so I'm going to go over all the things I've done to it, the pros and cons, what it's like to own a truck for a whole year. If anything had to be replaced or fixed, stay tuned. And don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Why not? Okay, so what has happened in the past year that I've owned this truck? Okay, so I picked this thing up for almost $50,000. Personally, I find that the lemon law kind of skips trucks. I could be wrong. I've only ever owned one brand new vehicle and one brand new truck before. But 22,000 kilometers, or like what, 15,000 miles American? Nothing has gone wrong with this vehicle. Knock on wood, knock on fake titties, whatever you want to knock on. Let's just hope nothing ever happens to this bad boy. Very expensive to begin with. Yeah, payments aren't cheap. But in the long run, you know, you own a used vehicle, you almost pay the same price, maybe a little bit less, but you get no warranty. And on used vehicles, they make you pay on a 3 or 4 term. This is like 7, 8 years. I like that for Chevy, Fords, Hondas. A lot of those companies, they want a short-term lease. Anyways, let's just talk about the things I've done and what has happened to this thing. I've taken this thing off-road, rain, winter storms. I'm from up north. I've used the 4x4 a few times. Absolutely nothing has gone wrong with this vehicle. There's my license plate. There you go. Happy joy. Never had to use the tow hooks before, but I'm willing to save a life or two. So, sorry about the wind noise, but what I've done to this vehicle. Okay, so these are stock tires. I got some 20s here. They measure like 30 inches high. Nothing special. Continentals, I've rotated. These are the back ones. There's no line at the top here. There's a line at the top here, sorry. The back ones were wearing out pretty fucking quick, so rotating that, pardon my language. So I took off the air dam. In case you're new to my channel and never seen any of the stuff, I leave these 2 bolts in. Didn't want to come out. In case I put it on, I put a spacer on for a 2¼ inch lift at the front. Rough Country does a 3½ inch. I wish it was a 3½ inch. It's not perfectly leveled, but it is a 2¼ HIDs are super bright now that they sit up a little bit higher. People always high beam me, but take off your high beams. Fucked up the windshield a little bit right here. I don't know. Yeah, see, you guys can see that. Fucked it up there, and I fucked it up there. The wife rented a Jeep with big ass tires, and I got a little too close and rock chip. Me and my buddies were laughing at that. Put some new blades on it as soon as I bought it. This is a base truck. Really nothing has been done to it mechanically. It's 5.3 liter V8, 355 horse. Put the tonneau cover on, folds right up. Love it. These are the back tires. See how the line's not on? These were on the front of the vehicle. Now, trucks do wear out unevenly because the front's a lot heavier, so the engine takes most of the weight. And as you turn the tires, you know, always rotate your vehicle. You know, regular synthetic oil changes every 10,000 kilometers. I get it twice a year, covered, so that's nice. Nothing but the best, right? So it's been rotated. It's been undercoated by Crown Rust. Now, they did warranty this vehicle because it was a brand new vehicle. It's never been undercoated before and had low mileage. So every year, if I come on that exact same date, within a month time, they warranty it. If any rust happens on the vehicle, well, they'll paint it for free. So that is awesome. I was reading online about shit that happened to this vehicle for God, whatever reason, that people didn't like it, and they came across the gas cap. It was a little bit too tiny for the 2014, 2015 model. Well, they made it bigger for the 2015. You know, it's standing there every 2 seconds trying to pump up the gas. But, you know what I mean? Like, this engine's bulletproof. Sorry for Dodge. I like all the trucks, okay? I'm just saying. I think Chevy's the way to go when it comes to trucks. Not the best 6-speed manual. It does jerk a little bit, but you know, a lot of vehicles are like that. Unlike this Ford over here with the turbo, jerks like a motherfucker. After 100,000 kilometers, you know, watch out, because those Fords, the turbo's blowing those motherfuckers. Hope you got some cash. Naturally aspirated V8 engine right here, buddy. You know, it's the way to go. Unfortunately, metal vehicle, not aluminum garbage. You know, I got nothing on Ford at all. I think they're going in the right direction. You know, vehicles are very expensive and so are trucks, but keep it old school. You're pulling shit all the time. You want a farm truck, I'm gonna say you're going with Chevy or Dodge. Unfortunately, you know, Ford is, truck of the year, but that's for like the common person that buys it all the time, uses it as a road pony. But you want yourself a fucking Warrior hauler, you're gonna get yourself a Chevy. I pulled with this bitch, 20-foot trailer, or 15-foot trailer, loaded this in the back, move into my house, and pulls like nothing. The axle ratio, and you know, where its displacement is on the truck, it's perfect. The leaf springs are good, it barely sags, and I had, almost 4,000 pounds in this thing. Great truck. Didn't get the crew cab. It's got a massive fucking dent in it. I was at the drive-in, and I only owned this truck for 2 months. You know, as a truck driver I should know better, but I was pulling out. They put poles in between each spot, because back in the olden days you used to be able to order stuff on that or use the phone, I don't know. But it was a yellow pole and I just fucked it up. Went all the way across. It was completely yellow. I got most of it out. You could barely see it. Someone buys this vehicle and they want to get super picky with me. Well, that's about it. That's all you're going to deduct, because I'm OCD freak. And this truck is mint condition. Stock muffler. It is very quiet on the highway. It gets decent gas mileage, 17 miles per gallon. Have I noticed an increase since I leveled the truck well? Or sorry, decrease. I'm going to say just a slight bit. Probably went down half a mile per gallon. Like nothing super crazy. But other than that, you know, it's good. This truck is Linexed. Anybody that does not know what that is, well, the bed did not come like this from the factory. Some of them do, but this one didn't. There's different grades of Linex. This truck, bulletproof, man. This is awesome. Very hard shit, man. I've had so much stuff in here and it looks exactly like the day I bought it. So, worker's man truck. That's all I gotta say. I don't need no easy lift gate bullshit. This is the way to go. What else can I say about this thing? Decent fuel mileage, quiet on the highway, great pickup. There's been nothing wrong with this vehicle. I know the shit that's going to happen, but you know what? You take care of your vehicle, it's going to last you a long time. So, would I recommend a truck as a first vehicle? Yes, I would. I would recommend any vehicle brand new as a first vehicle, because if you take care of your vehicle, it'll last you a long time. Every vehicle has its problem. Every house has its problem. Every person has its problem. But if you take care of those issues right away, and if they're warranted, of course, well, you should have no issues. Should, you know, like transmission, stuff like that should be covered by the dealership. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. It's been perfectly fine for me. The major issue that I've ever had with this vehicle, before we end it actually happened today. There's only one issue I must address. As people that follow my channel need to know this stuff. So every once in a blue moon I gotta disconnect the battery post right there, because the USB ports do not work, and it's a real piss off, pain in the ass. And you know, I brought it in twice, and the guy's like, "Oh, I just disconnected the battery post, put it back, and it works just fine." So that's what I've been doing. They want to replace my USB ports, but I ain't got time for that because I work for a living. So doesn't want to charge my iPod or nothing. So just disconnect the battery post, put it back on. Truck works fine. Other than that, there are absolutely no issues with this vehicle. It's perfect. I love it, and hopefully it lasts me a lot longer. in the long run, right? So thanks so much, guys, for watching. Please like and subscribe for more random videos, as I do upload often. And I'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.